What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are on episode number 4 of our redemption series, which involves my off season basically. I know that I've discussed in the past that we're going to be creating a lot of content and stuff like that, which we are, but we have been a little slacking on our end. But today is a very special day. We are introducing once again Atlas Supplements. This is my 1-year anniversary with Chris. Yay! So this time last year was when we started our YouTube channel and creating our episodes for my prep series. And ever since then, we've just been knocking out episodes. I think together we've already created maybe over 20 episodes, I think, right? Mm-hmm. So that's
go down the list on this.
Yeah,
you can tell the work is there.
So it's a big accomplishment because it just shows the work that I've been putting in and that Chris has been putting in behind the camera. And hopefully he's there the whole time and not, like leaving me and shit during.
I'm not gonna do
that. So that's that. So 1-year anniversary with Chris. Hopefully we're gonna show you a montage of all the work that we've done. So that's something very special. Today we're gonna be training chest, and a very somewhat of an announcement is regarding our YouTube channel. We are gonna cut it back a little bit. We're gonna dedicate the YouTube channel to days that we have a guest. So anytime I have a special guest, that's the time that we're gonna record. Other than that, anytime that we are gonna be recording, it's gonna be to create a lot of Instagram content. So stay tuned for that. And that is really about it, guys. So we're gonna be training chest today. We're here at the infamous Gym Outlaws in Linden. And if you haven't already, EA Plus from Atlas Supplements, which is my company, is already out. So go check the website out, which will be somewhere here, hopefully. And if not, it's gonna be in the description below, guys. So go get your Atlas Supplements.
What's the flavor today?
Peach rings. So peach rings is a very sweet tooth. I'm a sweet tooth guy, so I love my peach rings. Mimosa is still very good, but it's more of a refreshing taste. So I use that more if I'm in the office and stuff like that. I sometimes use it to work out, but I'm a very sweet tooth guy. So my favorite's always gonna be peach rings. But like I said, mimosa is another great flavor. So
mimosa's good for Sundays.
Hell yeah. Well, oh shit, today's Sunday. So
pick up your mimosa.
And your peach rings. All right, guys, so that's the benefit of having a private facility, is that when there's no one here, like on a Sunday, you control the music. So I put my music on today. Yo, I'm a stiff motherfucker. I got no rhythm. So guys, we just did 2 warm-ups, and then I'm gonna do 2 to 3 feeder sets, and then we're gonna get into our working sets. Don't record me singing, because we're gonna lose followers with that one. This one's fire too.
I love this one.
It makes me want to go over there. There's another one, Miss October, where he's like, watch me walk. I feel like I got a pimp cane walking out like this.
Let me see pimp cane.
I'll put this when the song goes on. Yo, you feeling good? Let me see. Okay, tu quería. I get the dust bunnies off these. Right now, I'm natural, you know? I'm a natural athlete. But when I get a little bit more juice, we're gonna hit those 180s or 200s, watch. 2024, Chris is gonna take a picture of me with my pro card, so. 2024 or 25, depends what show we pick. There's 2 shows, so it depends on how much time we decide to take with our improvement season, so we shall see.
What if you do the 4 Classic?
When's that? That's in April though, right? That's early.
I don't know, is it?
Yeah, it's not late.
That would be sick.
We don't get pro cards there. But yeah. Still stronger than some naturals out there. You'll be like, makes you, hey, get that walk. We gotta get an episode of me and you training. We got one more set. Then we got a high incline press. Sometimes you gotta say fuck it to form and just try to get as much as you can. It has a magnet, guys.
Oh, magnet.
So, on a typical incline press, I usually have this a little bit lower so it becomes like a slight incline. But today we're trying to really focus on the top of my pec. So I have this not so much as a shoulder press, but a little bit higher than normal. So I'm solely focusing on the upper pec. So it becomes a lot heavier than the other version. I should surprise him and show up to the show one day. Be like, I'm here.
What are we talking about?
So I think here we got 2 feeders, 3 to 5 reps, and then we're gonna go into our heavy sets. Haven't been able to push crazy numbers on this. Like the max I get to is like 3, which is, I don't know if that's a lot or not, but.
He's natural, guys, remember.
Yeah, I'm a natty boy. Little.
Natty for life.
Yeah, I do physique. Should I say to me doing that shit? Se me sale un pedo. That was bad. 8, I think. You don't count for me. I think it's 8.
Everybody always asks me, yo, how many reps was that? I'm like, honestly,
I don't know.
just film me.
So we just did this. I have a chest workout of my choice, which I never know what to do. And then we got some tricep. I'll let my man here pick my last chest workout. Is that I do everything. I have 2 chest days. So I have 2 chest days. One is heavy, and the other one is a lot of reps. Today was my heavy day. And even though like on my rep day, I'm still trying to push as much weight, but I'm focusing more on 10 to 12 reps instead of 8 to 10. So I I do Smith presses, incline hammer, flat hammer. I do the Star Trek flat press, incline dumbbell, pec deck, cable flies. I think I've hit every single chest piece I can. So what I'll do is I'll probably do 2 triceps. We'll go upstairs and I'll do my last chest workout upstairs. There is a machine up there that I kind of like. Just doesn't go that heavy. I do have a gym pin, but there's no plates upstairs, so it is what it is. So, even though we do have one chest workout, it is upstairs, and I'm not gonna go up and back down to go back up for cardio. So we're gonna finish our triceps. We're doing this Vulcan strap tricep push down on a trotter. So the difference between this machine and others is that it is a single cable pulley, which makes this shit heavier than normal. So 70 pounds here compared on a Lifetime is not the same. I can easily go to the Lifetime machine, put the full rack and do everything. This 70 pounds feels like maybe 140 pounds, but it's really good. I like it. Might not be going extremely heavy, but it gets the work done. And I only ate 1 meal today. Yeah, I only had time for breakfast. La vida es diferente. I woke up, man. I'd rather get my sleep in. So I slept in, fucking woke up panicking because of this. So I was like, fuck it, I made my first meal. After my first meal, got the dog a new cage. So I had to build that shit and then came straight over here. Luckily, we weren't traveling or anything.
Now, hold on real quick. I like that you're saying that because I feel like there's way too much perfection being said in the sport.
What do you mean?
Like, everyone says, oh, there's no fucking excuse. Like everything is gonna be fucking perfect every day.
Nah, like, look, I'm gonna tell you guys, bodybuilding is a lifestyle that you have to be on it 24/7. There's no doubt about it. You have to be on top of your meals, you gotta be top of training. But we're in a time, yes, this is improvement season, it's very important, but this is when we have some flexibility that life and shit happens, and it's not gonna affect you that bad. Like, what did I do yesterday? I went out to the city, I stayed up watching a show that I liked, and I said, you know what, my body feels tired, I'd rather sleep in. I'm gonna get my meals in anyway, I'll eat when I get home. The job will get done, but just because I sleep in, doesn't matter. I'm getting my training in, I'm still putting in the work, and I have things planned, but I have a calendar, so I know that at 4 o'clock I have something going on. At this time I have free time, and that's it.
I feel like also, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, everybody's different, but I feel like in the off season is when life starts happening because you put so much on hold on prep.
Like, I tell you something, like it's like we were just talking, if we have our switch flips when we get into prep. It just becomes bodybuilding 24/7, and if you don't let life happen when you're in the off season and enjoy it a little bit, you're gonna get burnt out. There's no doubt about it. And now we got push downs, I think, on the trotter. No, on Lifetime. I wish I had an English accent. We got push downs, single arm, over there in the Lifetime.
You gotta talk about
Something also that I've learned, you're never too old to keep learning.
Never.
Especially in this industry, guys. So I've gotten to a point where I feel like I know everything regarding training. Not everything, but I usually take control of my own training. I push myself and everything, but I think it's gotten to a point where I think I'm doing too much. I'm trying to do so much because in my head it's like, I need to get bigger, I need to get bigger, I need to get bigger, I need to get stronger. So I end up trying to overdo it, that I'm trying to figure out somebody that can give me a plan where I'm like, hey, you don't need to be doing 20 chest workouts, just do these 5 and it's gonna happen, just watch. So that's my plan with that. That's why I think If you're doing a prep, you need a coach. You need someone to hold you accountable. Training is the same thing. If you look at a lot of pros like Andrew Jack, fucking Nick Walker, they all have somebody that's guiding them in the training aspect. Like, we all need somebody to, like, sometimes it's better just to, like, okay, you take the wheel on that and I don't have to stress about it. Even though anybody that I do get a plan from, I'm gonna convert it to my Excel, keep track of my numbers and do it that way, but we'll see. Hopefully Chris's guy is the guy.
He's good, bro. He's good. I like it.
So we'll see what he says. Oh man. Man, man, we've been working for a year, man. And it's just become so natural. I love talking with this guy. We talk during the week, talk about a lot about anime, which is fucking, I got this guy.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
He finally watched the final season of Demon Slayer, which if you haven't seen it, go check it out.
It is so fucking good, man.
So, like I've said it almost in every video. This man's the basic like family. So, we still haven't gone out to eat this off season. The guy's busy. He's a superstar. So, I don't know, man. It's been one heck of a year.
We're gonna eat though.
Yeah.
You know I eat everything now.
That's true.
He did that by looking at me. He looked at me like, yo, you still work out?
I'm not even counting. I forgot.
Me.
So like I said, guys, YouTube, we're gonna go in a different direction. We still want to focus on it, but because I know we haven't been, for YouTube, you need to be consistent. You got to be coming out with videos almost every week, every other week, and unfortunately, like me personally, I don't have the time to be setting up cameras while I work out. Maybe it's just laziness, but I also don't have somebody that can come and do it for me, and I can manage the editing, but I don't have that person with me. So, like I said, if you want to see me train with somebody, just tag that person below, and we'll try. Chris knows, I've been reaching out to a couple people, trying to get some workouts in. Some of them couldn't do it because the Olympia was so close, but now everyone's somewhat in that off-season phase. So I definitely want to train with these people. We got a leg day, hopefully with a female athlete who's very well known. Maybe a leg day, shoulder day with another well-known IBB pro. Don't want to say any names because it's not 100% yet, and I don't want to put them on the spot. Not like anybody's watching this shit anyway, but we're trying. But me and Chris talked about our Instagram plan to try to get more bang for our buck and put more stuff out there. And maybe he'll come train with me this week. You never know. Hopefully he signs up here and he can train here every day and I just get more content every day. But that's something else.
That's a 45 minute drive, bro.
So take your pre-workout, you get here, you're ready to go. I don't know. How much do you want to grow?
I want to grow a lot.
So what I like about this is that it really squeezes my chest, and especially when I'm pushing forward. Unfortunately, it doesn't go, it goes up to 250. You know, that's natty weight, but.
I was waiting.
But I'm gonna do 2 more sets at 250, and then I'll be done, hit some posing, and I have to go home because we got some packages to fulfill regarding Atlas supplements. So like I said, if you haven't checked it out, check out the website, guys. Go see it. Check out our product. So far, I'm really happy with our first couple days of opening. So thank you guys if you have bought stuff. We're gonna go back to talking about Marvel, so bye. So yeah, guys, we went from talking about Miss Marvel movie to Loki to Spider-Man to X-Men to Iron Man to Wolverine. So the last hour hasn't even been training, it's been talking about this shit. We literally did triceps, and after that, it's been talking about Marvel. So this is the last workout. I'm done. Just did as much as I could at 250. And then I'm gonna see how my physique is doing right now. And that's it, guys. So thank you guys for checking out this episode. Probably shorter than the other ones. Not a lot talking, just showing you guys what I typically do on my second chest day. Throughout this workout, I have been talking to 2 coaches regarding training specifics. So don't get any ideas that I'm leaving my coach. This is regarding training only. So either starting next year, I'll probably be following a different program with the same intensity that I have right now. So just to like not stress about that aspect itself. But I do plan, like I'll be honest with you guys, right now I'm eating a good amount of food, like 4,000 calories. It just changed. I'm only on maybe 50 mgs of test, right, mgs. And yeah, yeah, so 250 a week until we just give this health phase a good amount of time. Hopefully in January, we just start pushing, whether it's gear protocol or food. Obviously, bodybuilding, you guys probably think it's all about the gear, but it goes in hand. It goes from how good is how much gear you're pushing, the amount of food you're pushing, the amount of rest you're getting, how's your mindset, and like your intensity regarding training. There's a lot that goes into it because you can take as much gear as you want, and if you're training shit, you're not gonna look good. If you're not eating right, you're gonna look like shit. If you're not getting enough sleep, you're still gonna look like shit. So there's a lot of components to it. So I'm trying to check off the boxes, make sure my gear protocol is good, my food is good, getting enough rest. Mentally, I'm good, and just training my ass off, which is something that I do every time. And we're gonna see when do you think we're gonna link up? December, first week of December, maybe?
For the real stuff?
Yeah, after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I just feel like this month is so short because Thanksgiving kind of like feels like takes up a whole week. Everybody's prepping for it.
Yeah, so I think we're probably gonna do an Instagram content day, probably sometime early December, maybe one also before Christmas. And then after that, January comes and we'll probably do another episode as the new year. And just keep it rolling, guys. So thank you for checking it out. Like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends about it, and just leave a comment if you want. So thank you, guys.